Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Journey to Understand the Bible. I'm your host Damien. In our last episode, we went over Genesis 14, where Abraham rescues Lot, and what ended up happening is the armies of Sodom and Gomorrah got invaded, and by what is it, King Kedorlaomer's army, and Abram's nephew Lot was captured, and then one of Lot's soldiers made it back to his Lot's uncle and told him, and so Abram went out to uh, go back and get his nephew, and I think he had like 300 or so men that was born in his household. Then he pursued Kedor's army and got his nephew back. And once he came back, the king of Sodom came down to meet Abram or congratulate him, and he basically asked him to give back all the people that he captured, all of the king of Sodom's people, bring them back, and he could keep all the goods and everything that he got for himself. But then Abram said that he swore to the Lord that he wouldn't take the stuff. He would give him 10% of all of the what he got, so that the king of Sodom can't say that the reason that he's rich is because of him. And basically, that's how that chapter ended. So now we're going to get into Genesis 15, the Lord's covenant promise to Abram. Sometime later, the Lord spoke to Abram in a vision and said to him, "Do not be afraid, Abram, for I will protect you, and your reward will be great." But Abram replied, "O sovereign Lord, what good are all your blessings when I don't even have a son? Since you've given me no children, Elzer of Damascus, a servant in my household, will inherit all my wealth. You have given me no descendants of my own, so one of my servants will be my heir, my heir." Then the Lord said to him, "No, your servant will not be your heir, for you will have a son of your own who will be your heir." Then the Lord took Abram outside and said to him, "Look up into the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have." And Abram believed the Lord, and the Lord counted him as righteous because of his faith. Then the Lord told him, "I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land as your possession." But Abram replied, "O sovereign Lord, how can I be sure that I will actually possess it?" The Lord told him, "Bring me a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old female goat, a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon." So Abram presented all these to him and killed them. Then he cut each animal down the middle and laid the halves side by side. He did not, however, cut the birds in half. Some vultures swooped down to eat the carcasses, but Abram chased them away. As the sun was going down, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and a terrifying darkness came down over him. Then the Lord said to Abram, "You can be sure that your descendants will be strangers in a foreign land, where they will be oppressed as slaves for 400 years. But I will punish the nation that enslaved them, and in the end they will come away with great wealth. As for you, you will die in peace and be buried at a ripe old age. After 4 generations, your descendants will return here to this land, for the sins of the Amorites do not yet warrant destruction." After the sun went down and darkness fell, Abram saw a smoking fire pot and a flaming torch passed between the halves of the carcasses. So the Lord made a covenant with Abram that day and said, I have given this land to your descendants all the way from the border of Egypt to the great Euphrates River. The land now occupied by the Kenites, Kenizzites, Cadmonites, Hittites, Perizzites, Rephaites, Amorites, Canaanites, Girgashites, and Jebusites. Let me see. I know, guys. Y'all probably like, what is this dude saying? That's what I was trying to pronounce. And that's how chapter, 15 ended. Basically, the Lord promises Abram that he's going to have kids. He don't have any kids yet, but he's going to have kids in the future, and he's going to have as many kids as there are stars in the sky. And that's pretty much it is. He's been promised that even though he's going to have kids, that he said that the kids are going to be the descendants are going to be oppressed as slaves for 400 years, which sucks. So, yep, that's pretty much what's going to end up happening. Is he's going to end up having kids, and their kids and their kids and their kids, and it's going to keep having, after like 400 years, they're going to just live in probably slavery, which sucks. And that's, I mean, because especially after he defeated all of these other armies, you would think that his kids would be living good, and he was rich, but don't know. We'll find out in chapter 16. If you like what you heard, like and subscribe, and we'll keep it going. Bye.